Hello and welcome to the WA Music Showcase. My name is David Honey and I'm thrilled to have Sally Jane in the house. How are you, Sally?
I'm going great. Thank you so much for having me.
Alright, you're going to play a whole bunch of tunes and I'm going to ask you a whole bunch of questions. So this is going to be a lot of fun.
Sounds like a great time.
Alright, so what's your first tune?
I'm going to start off with the title track off my debut EP, which I released a few years ago now. This one's called You and I.
You put me up late at night. We just go for a drive. Get away for a little while, baby, just you and I. You open up my door and I jump inside. I get this feeling that I can't hide. And I just look at you and smile. You got one hand on the wheel, other is holding mine, and we just drive into the night with the headlights on high, and it just feels right, feels like you. Talk about our dreams and plans. Everything makes us scared. When I'm with you, all my worries disappear. I got no fear when you're near. You got one hand on the wheel, other is holding mine. We just drive into the night with the headlights on high. It just feels right, feels like you and every Friday night, we're taking all back roads. I look into your eyes, and I finally feel alright when we're driving in a car, looking up at all the stars. It just feels like you and I. You got one hand on the wheel, other is holding mine, baby. You got one hand on the wheel, other is holding mine.
Thank you.
All right, I've got my first question.
Awesome.
When you first started in music, where did your love of country music come from?
It was politely forced down my throat, if I'm being completely honest. Every time it was school holidays, Mum, Dad and me all on the bench seat going up to Karratha or Exmouth, Coral Bay, all of those places. As soon as the radio cut out, it was straight into the country music CDs, and I learnt to love it, to be honest. And now it is my favourite genre. I pretty much only listen to country music now, thanks to my parents.
Excellent. Now you're going to play us another tune, No Time.
Yeah, I wrote this, it was 2020 when I wrote this song. I had just graduated high school a few months prior, and I was on the Nullarbor with my dad heading to Tamworth for the Country Music Festival. And I didn't have the best high schooling. I was bullied quite a lot, but I think it's character building, and it's definitely made me have a lot thicker skin than what I probably would have had. So it was 2020 on the Nullarbor. I started this song, and it was New Year's Eve in Hay in New South Wales when my dad and I finished it off. And the song's all about having no time for negative things in life.
I get no time for a broken heart. No time to sit around crying in the dark. I don't wanna feel any heartache. Don't wanna waste away my day. I've got no time for the jealous type. They'll bring you down to make themselves so bright. And I don't want you to make me feel low. I've got my own dreams and plans to follow. Why do I worry about all the negative things? They only bring me down. Life's too short to be down. We've got the same time, but it's running out. Don't worry now. Time's the most precious gift we got, but we still don't have enough. You gotta make the most of what you got. I've got no time to just sit at home, feeling sorry for myself all alone. And I've got so many things that I can do. I can do them all with you. What do I worry about all the negative things? They only bring me down. Life's too short to be down. We've got the same time, but it's running out. Don't worry now. Time's the most precious gift we got, but we still don't have enough. You gotta make the most of what you got. You gotta make the most of what you've got. I've got no time for a broken heart. No time to sit around crying in the dark.
Thank you.
All right, your next song, Bombs and Bullets. You've actually, this is quite a significant song for you.
Yeah.
That you wanted to talk about. So the stage is all yours.
I wrote this a couple of years ago now with a bloke called Luke O'Shea, who was he's based over just out of Sydney, and I went over to Tamworth for a songwriters retreat called The Dag, which is just out of Tamworth actually, in Nundle on a sheep station, and I went to the Dag with a song idea in mind of writing a song for veterans. I grew up in the veteran community. My dad served just under 25 years in the Royal Australian Navy, and without his support and a lot of support from his mates that he served with, I would not be as far in my career as I am without them. So this song Bombs and Bullets is co-written with Luke O'Shea. And it's for all veterans, all services, all genders, and all years and conflicts. I really wanted to write a song for everyone, for all veterans and their families. So this one's called Bombs and Bullets.
'Tis a water veteran's daughter, never been a war, never knew what the fighting was for. Living here, never did any time on the front line in the living hell, but I've seen it spell and I feel bombs and bullets are the only way to kill a man when no one understands what you've been through. And the gift you gave is a gift I want to give to you. So I'm just praying that you find peace soon. Now the job you chose never gave you the choice. You were never free from the things you'd see and do. Everybody knows that you gotta let it go when you imagine that, but it just keeps coming back. Now you know. Bombs and bullets are the only way to kill a man when no one understands what you've been through. And the gift you gave is a gift I want to give to you. So I'm just praying you find peace soon. I pray that you can see that your silence ain't protecting me. You can whisper, talk, scream, or shout. God, just let it out. Daddy, let it out. 'Cause bombs and bullets are the only way to kill a man. Just trying to understand what you've been through. And the gift you gave is a gift I want to give to you. I'm just praying you find peace soon. Bombs and bullets are the only way to kill a man. Just trying to understand what you've been through. The gift you gave is a gift I want to give to you. So I'm just praying you find peace soon. I'm just praying that you find peace soon.
Thank you.
I think that song is a beautiful gift to not only your father but also other service people who, risked their lives and unfortunately had their lives taken, during the wars previously. So it was absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
This segues me into one of my questions. Your life on the road, it must have some ups and downs. What are some of the challenges and some of the good things as well?
I wouldn't say that there's a lot of challenges, if I'm being honest, because I'm always with someone. I'm always with my dad, and as soon as I do have a problem, he tells me to suck it up, and I get over it pretty quickly, to be honest. And they're very minor issues. But being on the road is so much fun. Don't get me wrong, it is very hard being away from home. I think the longest we've done is just over 4 months straight, and living in a rooftop, it can get very tiring. not having your own bed and your own house, and cooking on the side of the road and sleeping on the side of the road. But I absolutely love it. I think a lot of people should try and get out more and see the countryside. There's so many things to see across Australia and in WA itself. So I highly encourage people to get in a car, even just a day trip, go to somewhere new. I love being on the road, and I think it's made me not only a stronger person, having to literally live out of a box, but it's also made me a lot more open-minded than what I would be.
Do you find, when you're travelling, going from town to town, gig to gig, do you learn something from each gig or from each town? And what's been the most, profound moment?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I think you always learn. So I think like if you're not learning something each day, then you're doing something wrong. Would I be able to tell you everything that I've learned each day? Probably not, because I'm pretty forgetful. I don't even know my left and rights. I still get confused by that. But it's always good fun, and doing gigs across Australia, it's always so different. I mean, I was just talking in the audience earlier about how different eastern staters are to West Australians. So you're always learning something and meeting different people and different cultures. It's really eye-opening.
Excellent. Well, it's time for your next tune. Which is, of course, Kiss You When the Rain Comes.
This song actually was inspired by a farmer over east, and it earned me my first #1 on Australian regional radio charts, which is pretty cool to kick Jimmy Barnes and Ian Moss off the top spot when it happened. But the first year I went to Tamworth, we stopped at my dad's friend's farm over in New South Wales in Emmaville, and his farm was so green and luscious. It was out of a movie, to be honest. And the next year we went back, the drought had hit the eastern states extremely hard, as it does all across Australia. So his farm and the way he was so strong through it all definitely inspired this song. So it's called Kiss You When the Rain Comes.
Summertime has been harsh, winter rains didn't come, the soil's and dry, grass has died, nothing to feel, the dams that have dried. Oh, the color I see is brown, nothing else is to be found. All the trees are long gone, praying for rain that hasn't come. Ooh, I pray. I'll kiss you when the rain comes, I'll hold you till the soaking is done. We'll dance around thanking the Lord for a new life starting. I'll cry when the rivers flow, sing hallelujah when the crops grow. We'll run around feeling the drops falling on our skin. I'll kiss you when the rain comes. Garden tabs if nothing coming Water traps are drier than the ground. There's no help coming, and I know how long the stock will last. Hope this drought will eventually pass. Ooh, I can't love until the rain comes. I'll kiss you when the rain comes. I'll hold it till the soaking's done. Would dance around thanking the Lord for a new life starting. I'll cry when the rivers flow, sing hallelujah when the crops grow. We'll run around feeling the drops falling on our skin. I'll kiss you when the rain comes. I'll kiss you when the rain comes.
Thank you.
Now, you've mentioned Tamworth a couple of times that you performed there. I've got some American audiences here in this. That's basically Nashville for the United States, really. It's Australia's equivalent for country music. When you in, I was going to say Nashville, but when you're in Tamworth, was that a moment for you where you thought, I've made it? I've made it. This is, every country artist's, dream is to play in Tamworth. Is that, something that we go, oh wow, I've made it?
Yeah, I've definitely had a lot of I've made it moments over the years. But going to Tamworth, I've been there 6 times now. So 2026 festival will be my 7th time performing. And I think every year I go to Tamworth, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I think I get bigger and better each year. I'm sort of make more fans and make better music and develop better as an artist. I think Western Australian music, it is kind of small in the big scheme of things. We're the biggest state, but every time I go over east, I always see that there's so much more talent and so many amazing artists over there. It really makes you want to be a better artist. But yeah, performing on the main stage in Tamworth, that was a tick, I've made it moment. And a couple of other stages, performing with Adam Harvey, my first Tamworth over there, I sung a duet with him, which was awesome. So yeah, Tamworth is ticking the boxes, that's for sure.
All right, your next tune, Too Young. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, I think this is my saddest song that I have. Hopefully I won't get any sadder over the years, but I was in year 11 when I sort of got the inspiration, I guess, for this song. I had I wouldn't say a friend, it was more like a classmate. I didn't know him that well, but unfortunately he passed away over a weekend in an accident, and it hit the school pretty hard, not just my year, but the entire school and outside of school. He was a lovely kid, and it just got me thinking that he was way too young to pass away, but also myself and my peers, we were way too young to experience a passing of a school peer or just a peer in general. And I thought that that's a lot of things that people go through. So this one's called Too Young.
Too young to learn life's hardest lesson. Too early to say goodbye. Scrambling to remember the memories of a short-lived life. Every night I look up at the stars, see you're shining brightest above, and I think of all the time we had. It wasn't long, but it was well spent. Never know Don't ignore the ones who love you back. Live your life to the fullest and don't have any regrets. Sometimes you're not ready to go, but I didn't have a choice to say no. You were taken too quickly. Hope the path was easy. You never know when it's the last time you say goodbye. Always be kind and never start the fight. Say I miss you. Don't ignore the ones who love you back. Live your life to the fullest and don't have any regrets. Too young to be an angel, too young to fly a bear, too young for me to never see you again. Too young to feel this way, too young to know the pain, too young for you to leave this way. Never know when it's the last time you say goodbye. Always be kind and never start the fight. Say I miss you. Don't ignore the ones who love you back. Live your life to the fullest. You never know when it's the last time you say goodbye. And always be kind and never start the fight. Say I miss you. Don't ignore the ones who love you back. Live your life to the fullest and don't have any regrets. Don't have any regrets. Don't have any regrets.
Thanks, everyone.
Now, country music has a long history. Originally, I was born out of the United States of America. That's where most of it, started off. And of course, Australia has taken that to shine, and we've got some fabulous, Australian artists. Of course, the late Slim Dusty, Chad Morgan, John Williamson, Adam Harvey, who you just mentioned, a whole array. I can name about 30 or 40 different people off the top of my head. But what do you think, with country being, very much as the roots, where some artists today are, now sort of using that, stadium country. I won't mention names, but for example, Taylor Swift, she started out as a country artist. She is still one of the highest selling country artists of all time. And her music has now become a pop, So what do you think about that whole, scenario?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just life in general. We all evolve and change over time, and the genre is not just country anymore. We've got country pop, country rock, even country hip hop and country rap. I know there's some pretty funky tunes out there with some rappers and some great country artists. So look, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I mean, I'm not a huge fan of heavy metal, but that doesn't mean that I can't appreciate the music, and I just may not listen to it. Sorry if you're a heavy metal fan, but you may not be a country fan. So I think, music is not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Same as movies and actors and just everything in general. Not everyone likes the colour red or blue. So I think it's up to people's tastes and people's choices, but that doesn't mean we can't appreciate the talents.
All right, your next song, Hey Cowboy.
Yeah, this is an unreleased song, so stay tuned for the studio recording. Eventually, I'll get my act together one day and get back in the studio and record this. But this was a Tamworth write, so I was over in Tamworth earlier this year for the Country Music Festival, and I realised that it had been a few months since I had actually written a song. So I had, I think, a day in Tamworth where we actually weren't doing something for once. So I smashed this song out in I think about 20 minutes, which is a record for me. So this one is all about cowboys.
Hey cowboy, when you gonna grow up? Stop focusing on what you lost. And hey cowboy, when you gonna look around? See, you're the only one left in town. Hey cowboy, what's it gonna take from me? 'Cause I know I just can't compete. Hey cowboy, are you gonna settle down? Be the man you promised the first time round. A day is 86,400 seconds. You're only dreaming of the 8. And I know you wanna chase your dreams so badly, but the dream is chasing you away from me. Cowboy, if you're listening, start dreaming of me. Hey cowboy, I've been watching you ride. Wish you were by my side. Hey cowboy, I understand, but it's time for you to be my man. A day is 86,400 seconds. You're only dreaming of the 8. And I know you wanna chase your dreams so badly, but the dream is chasing you away from me. Cowboy, if you're listening, start dreaming of me. 'Cause there's so much more to life than the road you ride. When you close your eyes, can I be your last thought tonight? A day is 86,400 seconds. You're only dreaming of the 8. And I know you wanna chase your dreams so badly, but the dream is chasing you away from me. Cowboy, if you're listening, start dreaming of me. Cowboy, if you're listening, start dreaming of me.
Thank you.
Now, you mentioned you wrote that song in about 20 minutes or so, which leads me to my segue. Basically, everyone gets asked this question. What is your songwriting process?
It's all over the shop, to be honest, which kind of just describes me as a person, really. Most of the time, I do try and get the chords and the whole melody flowing first. There's only so many chords that you can choose into a song, but then I try and get a hook or try and think of something that is catchy and going to grab people's attention, and then we work on the chorus and go to the verses. But it doesn't always work out like that. Sometimes I try and write a chorus and think that it sounds better as a verse, so I put that one first instead. So yeah, it's all slightly different each song.
Right. And I noticed recently, well, not recently, but yeah, I've noticed on your social media accounts that you do a lot of brand advertising. Can you tell us a bit about that? And I'm going to name this section "Free Plug for the Brands."
For sure, I'm very lucky to be sponsored by quite a number of companies, to be honest, across Australia. And to be honest, I all thought they were scams at first. It started with my guitar from Takamine. I got an email from Pro Music Australia, who were based in Queensland, a couple of years ago, and they wanted to sponsor me with a guitar, and I was like, delete, that's a scam. Who would want to give me one? And it wasn't until a year later that I met Matt over there, and he was like, no, that was a real email. So I could have had a cool guitar about a year earlier, but I sort of threw that one away. But no, so I'm very thankful for all the sponsorships. I've never asked for them; they've all come to me, which is a really cool thing to say. To be honest, I think that's a testament to the hard work and my character as well, and my parents keeping me very grounded. So yeah, very thankful.
All right, your next song. Do you know which one it is?
Yes.
It did not look obvious at all on the camera.
The set list I wrote 2 seconds before coming on here because I forgot what songs I was going to sing. This song's called "Quit on You," and I am very excited to get an album out, hopefully in the near future. But this song is it's kind of a breakup song, but it's also in a positive light. If you try to think positively, sometimes it's okay to quit on things or people when they're not working out for you.
Baby, it's been months now, we've been going round in circles. I'm dizzy from spinning around. It's always he said, she said, baby, I'm hurting, why you're not listening? Can't keep going like this. Some people quit drinking, some people quit smoking, some people quit lying, some people quit trying. I tried everything that I can do. It's time to pack my bags and count my blessings. Boy, I quit on you. Feel like I gave you my all. Stood up for you even when you were wrong. I tried every single piece of advice. You still brought out the worst in me. Some people quit drinking, some people quit smoking, some people quit lying, some people quit trying. I tried everything that I can do. It's time to pack my bags and count my blessings. Boy, I quit on you. Oh, this isn't just a see you later. It's more like a goodbye forever. Some people quit drinking, some people quit smoking, some people quit lying, and some people quit trying. I tried everything to pack my bags and count my blessings. Some people quit drinking, some people quit smoking, some people quit lying, some people quit trying. I tried everything that I can do. It's time to pack my bags and count my blessings. Boy, I quit on you. Boy, I quit on you. Baby, it's been months now and I'm still picking up the pieces. And I'm still glad I quit on you.
Thank you.
All right. Now, you've won quite a few awards for your songs. How does that validate you as an artist?
It's pretty cool, to be honest. I don't really remember a lot of the awards. I need to write them down if I'm being completely honest. But it is it's really cool to write a song, especially on my own, and then put it out and have all the stress of people judging and listening to it and making sure that it sounds okay for it to be recognised by industry standards. It's really cool for people to listen to my songs, but when you've got the music industry taking notice, it kind of gives you that little extra boost that I'm doing the right thing.
All right. Now, take it away with your next tune.
I haven't played this song in quite a while, to be honest. I actually wrote it when I was 15. This is the first song I ever wrote, and it was a co-write with Alan Caswell over in Tamworth for the Junior Academy. And it's about the 100th anniversary of the Charge of the Light Horse, which was in 2017 was the anniversary. So it was very fitting to write and release this song in that year. This one's called Beersheba.
When you talk about courage of horses and men, never again we will see. 'Cause the army's moved on and the horses gone to heaven with paddocks of green. In the hell of the desert they faced on a day with the bombs, bayonets and the guns. Though the losses are high, you live or die, still had a job to be done. And if you tell the story of courage and glory, doubt anyone will believe you. There's 100 years gone, but the memory lives on. Take the light horse to Beersheba. At the heart of the battle, the moment had come. Light horse formed up and charged forward. Those brave Aussie horses are thirsty to run, spurred on by the smell of the water. Since no one left who was there on a day, but the story will live on forever. Now the brave Aussie heroes, both horses and men, all lived and died there together. And if you tell the story of courage and glory, doubt anyone would believe you. There's 100 years gone, but the memory lives on. Take the light horse to Beersheba. And if you tell the story of courage and glory. Doubt anyone would believe you. There's 100 years gone, but the memory lives on. Take the light, or soon be a shaver. There's 100 years gone, but the memory lives on. Take the light, or soon be a shaver.
Thank you.
All right, your next song is probably the first song of yours that I actually kind of discovered.
Oh, awesome.
So, would you take it away?
Which one was that one?
Oh, well,
Did I get the set list wrong?
I ain't afraid of dirt.
Oh, yep. I wrote it down wrong. That's okay. My bad. This is what happened when you try to do live, and I like to call myself a professional amateur. I do this as a living, but I'm not there yet, you know. Still need a little bit of practice. But I kind of wrote this song about my life, to be honest. I am an only child, and my dad wanted a son, to the point where he had a name picked out and everything. I was going to be called Jack, hence why the dog was called Jack. But my dad taught me everything that a bloke should know, and I still know a lot of the stuff that he taught me today, and I'm still learning things. He's currently building me a roof rack. That's the word, roof rack, and I'm supervising. So this goes out to all the girls out there who ain't afraid of a little bit of hard work and a little bit of dirt.
I know I'm a girl and we got a few stereotypes. The kid for breaking nail, other boys expect me to cry. But I'm not the same as those city girls wearing their high heels. I'd rather be the girl driving in my own four wheels. Ain't afraid of dirt, I'm not scared of a little hard work. I got mud in my hair, on my clothes everywhere. Honestly, I don't care. I'm not the type to sit down on the side, diving in head first. I'm the kind of girl that ain't afraid of dirt. Yeah. 'Cause I'm the kind of girl who can bait my own hook and throw in the line. My daddy taught me so the boys don't waste my time. So I know if I get stuck, I can fix it on my own. I'll get down in the dirt and figure out what's going on. Ain't afraid of dirt, I'm not scared of a little hard work. I got mud in my hair, on my clothes everywhere. Honestly, I don't care. I'm not the type to sit down on the side, diving in head first. I'm the kind of girl that ain't afraid of dirt. Ba-da-dum. So I know if I have to, I can be a girly girl, but I'd rather be outside covered in dirt. Ain't afraid of dirt, I'm not scared of a little hard work. I got mud in my hair, on my clothes everywhere. Honestly, I don't care. I'm not the type to sit down on the side, diving in head first. I'm the kind of girl that ain't afraid of dirt. Ain't afraid of dirt. I'm not afraid of dirt.
Thank you.
Awesome, that was fabulous. Who are some of your favourite musical artists, or who are your influences?
Definitely Casey Chambers. I always say Casey. I absolutely love her. I grew up listening to her music, and I'm pretty sure I have all of her albums, to be honest, thanks to Dad, and got some of her newer ones now too. But I've had the opportunity to support Casey quite a number of times across different festivals and events across Australia, and also sing a duet with her when I was 17. Couple of years ago now, when I was down in Bunbury, and she's such an inspiring person because, I mean, her music's great, don't get me wrong, but she's such a genuine and down-to-earth person. I think it's something to strive for and something to achieve. Someone so famous and amazing in the country industry can still be a nice person, so I definitely aspire and look up to her.
Excellent. No, Casey Chambers is brilliant. I can contest to that. City Lights is the next one.
This is an unreleased song. This is a song I thought I was doing, but we're going to do it now. I live in a town called Serpentine, which is just an hour south of Perth, and born and bred, will probably never move out of home. Being in the industry, you do it for the love, not for the funds that you get. So, sorry, Mum and Dad, I'm going to stick around for a few more years. Well, where I am, I'm very lucky to be out in the countryside. I have 7 acres, got a couple of horses and a dog, and definitely live that country lifestyle, which I'm very thankful for. And at night you can look up and see the stars above, which is what you don't really get to see in the city, and I think I've taken that for granted one too many times. So this one's called City Lights.
Too many traffic lights in this town. I'm always landing on red when I drive round. I'm just stopping and moving on. City lights hiding where I'm from. We don't need city lights blocking out the stars. All we need is your headlights on your car. We can dance under the moon until morning light. We don't need city lights. Too many neon lights in this town. None of them are lighting up my way, yeah. They're just blocking out all the good light, hiding us from the real light. We don't need city lights blocking out the stars. All we need is your headlights on your car. We can dance under the moon until morning light. We don't need city lights. Can't you see? Still busy, too loud. Need to get out and find a new town. We don't need city lights blocking out our stars. All we need is your headlights on your car. We can dance under the moon until morning light. We don't need city lights blocking out the stars. All we need is your headlights on your car. We can dance under the moon until morning light. We don't need city lights.
you.
All right, we're going to walk down memory lane here for a minute. Do you remember your very first gig?
Yes.
What was it like?
It was very interesting. I was 15 at the time, and I was still in my school uniform. Dad had just picked me up from school, and we went down to the local pub in Serpentine. It is it's open again now, but it was closed for a few years, not because of my singing, thank God, but it was shut for a number of years. So I haven't done a gig there in a while. But the local surfy pub, and I was in the beer garden in my my private school uniform with my guitar that was 2 times the size of me, because I was well, I'm still pretty short, but I was definitely a little bit shorter back then. And it was a 90-minute set, I remember that. And I just I sung all of these random covers, not just country songs, but all of these random covers. And there was no one in the beer garden. It was just my dad and one barmaid who kept coming in and out. And eventually some of the locals started coming out and sitting in the outdoor area. And yeah, that was my first gig.
Excellent. All right. Right, off to your next tune.
This is again, I've got a few unreleased songs, but I will be getting back in the studio very soon and then releasing some more. This one I had to try and explain to my dad the whole concept of girl math. To be honest, he didn't really understand it, but I think he gets it now. Basically, when a chick is sad, instead of trying to make yourself happier, you just kind of listen to sad songs and super depressing music, and all of a sudden 2 negatives kind of cancel each other out, and you cry it all out and you get happy again. So this song is kind of like that, but in a country way.
I get told that I should talk to someone about all my problems. I got too many to count on both hands. It's easier to bottle them up. I got a solution when I need, and it's cheaper than therapy. I turn the radio on, listen to sad songs. I head down Heartbreak Highway. All these people that I've never met, they got the same problems as me. Helping me wash the tears away. Sad girl country. Songs I can't relate to, feels like singing them to me. I've been cheated on and lied to, left in a town as he drove away. When I get a little bit lonesome, I've got someone to sing me the blues. I turn the radio on, listen to sad songs. I head down Heartbreak Highway. And all these people that I've never met, they've got the same problems as me. Helping me wash the tears away. Sad girl country. So I turn the playlist on when I get heartbroken. It's my saving grace when his words are spoken. I turn the radio on, listen to sad songs. I head down Heartbreak Highway. And all these people people that I never met. They got the same problems as me. Helping me wash the tears away. Just one more song and I'll be okay. Sad girl country.
Excellent. Now, when you're travelling all over Australia, what does that experience teach you the most? What's the number one lesson that you get out of travelling and performing from around Australia?
Probably to be humble, to be honest. Being on the road, I mean, it does have its fun and have its moments, but it definitely is hard. You're away from your friends and your family and your comfort zone of being in a house and having that everyday routine. So being humble and learning to adapt. And I've definitely found that I'm actually quite a strong person to what I thought I was. So. Yeah, I love being on the road, and I think it's something that everyone should do at least once, even if it's just a night. Go sleep on the side of the road somewhere in a safe environment, preferably with other people, because stranger danger. But yeah, go out there.
All right, ready to play a couple more tunes?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I've got the set list. I'm back on track now.
All right.
This is a song I actually wrote by myself at the DAG at the same time that I wrote Bombs and Bullets. I had a couple of hours to sit there with myself, and it was the first time that I'd left WA by myself, and I'm almost 24 and I still won't drive past Perth by myself. So I'm definitely love to be around family and friends and experiencing life with other people. But this was a huge learning experience, going to the other side of Australia by myself. And if there's one piece of advice that I could give anyone, it's to not joke about an airline losing your luggage, because that's exactly what happened to me. My dad was like, imagine if they forgot your guitar, and they did. So don't joke about it. Thankfully I got it back. Thanks Qantas. But this one is about deciding if I should leave or not.
Pack my bags and I'm ready to go. First time I'll be flying solo. I'm nervous but excited for the journey that I'm starting. Wanna feel the wind in my hair, feeling like I have no care. Wanna see the sceneries change, from the bush to the ocean, every different place. But there's something on the back of my mind, feelings I just can't describe. If I leave, will I find my way back home to the safe place that I'll always know? And I'm questioning what I should do. Should I stay or should I go? Wanna travel far and away, photograph everything I find, see the world through my own eyes, and figure out my life. But if I leave, will I find my way back home to the safe place that I'll always know? And I'm questioning what should do. Should I stay or should I go? Scared I can't do it on my own, but I know someday I have to go. And I just wanna make you proud, 'cause I miss you when you're not around. Should I stay close to home, to the safe place that I only know? 'Cause I wanna stay next to you. If I stay, I'll never go. And if I leave, well, I'll find my way back home, to the safe place that I'll always know. And I'm questioning what I should do. Should I stay or should I go? And if I leave, well, I'll find my way back home, to the safe place that I'll always know. And I'm questioning what I should do. Should I stay or should I go? And I'm questioning what I should do. Should I stay or should I go? Thank you.
So, alright, I'm going to let you play your next two songs, and then I've got quite a few more questions.
Awesome.
Alright. I think the next one is don't date boys in your hometown.
Another unreleased song, and I have to apologise to my dad for this one, because I feel like over the last couple of years I've definitely put him through the ringer when it comes to boys and relationships.
I was driving down the highway last Saturday. Drove past a car, looked like your number plate. Yeah, it's hard to miss, but I wish I did. All those feelings came rushing in. Had to pull over for a second. I thought to myself, I hope I learned my lesson. Don't date boys in your hometown. Hurts more when they lay you down. Can't take the back roads now, baby. They remind me of you. And lately, always see you driving by. Just pretend we don't recognize each other as we drive past. Two strangers just like that. Don't date boys in your hometown. Friday nights I go to the next town over. I don't need to have any closure. Waiting by the bar and taking sides. There's just something they can't decide. Now I'll take the high road and a beer to go. I see you without friends, and I know. Don't date boys in your hometown. Hurts more when they lay you down. Can't take the back roads now, baby. They remind me of you. And lately, I always see you driving by. Just pretend we don't recognize each other. drive past two strangers just like that. Don't take boys in your hometown. Ooh. Every corner, every roundabout, I can feel the heartbreak coming now. Time to pack my bags and leave now. Guess that's what you get when you break up in a small town. Don't take boys in your hometown. It hurts when they lay it down. Can't take the back roads now, baby. They remind me of you, and lately I always see you driving by. Just pretend we don't recognize each other as we drive past two strangers just like that. Don't take boys in your hometown. It hurts when they lay you down. Don't take boys in your hometown. Thank you. This one's called Small Town Country Girl Things. I paint my nails from time to time. They never last too long. Paint just chips right off. You could always find me in a pair of jeans, but I'll dress up nice if you take me to the city. Just a small town girl trying to make it with a big dream. I'm thankful for how my parents raised me. I don't get too drunk unless you broke my heart again. And when life gets hard, I just go fishing. Small town country girl things. I wonder what my life would be like if I didn't get to live the simple life. I never would have known what home means. Working hard to raise a family. Just a small town girl trying to make it with a big dream. I'm thankful for how my parents raised me. I don't get too drunk unless he broke my heart again. And when life gets hard, I just go fishing. Small town country girl things. Ooh. And I always wanted to be something someday. Lately I see my life start to change in a good way. I'm a small town girl making it with a big dream. Now I'm still thankful for how my parents raised me. And I never get drunk 'cause he doesn't break my heart. And when life gets hard, I still go fishing. Just a small town girl trying to make it with a big dream. I'm thankful for how my parents raised me. I don't get too drunk unless he broke my heart again. And when life gets hard, I just go fishing. Small town country girl.
Thank you.
We've got a couple of songs left. Your next song is a cover. Now, before I ask you about the cover, I have a fun fact about your cover.
I love fun facts.
Okay, if anyone doesn't know, tomorrow the AFL Grand Final is on. And for those who are listening to in America, the AFL Grand Final is basically your Super Bowl. It's the equivalent.
It's very big.
Yes, it's very big. Lots of people will be watching. I will. Anyway, back to your cover. One of the players who plays for the Brisbane Lions, his name is Charlie Cameron. Whenever he kicks a goal, particularly when they play at the Gabba, which is their home game, they play this song. Well, not the whole song, but at least about 30 seconds of it after he kicks every goal. And he was asked about, why does this happen? It doesn't happen to any other players. He said it was just a thing that he and the Brisbane Lions came up with. And this song reminds him about his connection to country. So that's why it's so important to him. So, can you reveal what the cover song is, and why did you pick it?
I picked this song. It's by John Denver. It came out way before I was even thought of, to be honest. But honestly, I feel like this song is written for me. I spend so much time on the road, traveling to a big city, to a small town, out in the community, and back again. I've crossed the Nullarbor, I think 13 times now, so I'm definitely adding up the miles to Dad's car. So if there's a Toyota sponsorship listening, nah, that would be very handy though.
I'll let them know.
So this song is, it definitely feels like my life, to be honest. I spend all of my time on the road. So I think it's a very fitting song for me. So feel free to sing along with me as well. It's by John Denver. It's called Country Roads.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Australia. Mountain mama, take me on country roads. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Australia. Mountain mama, take me home country roads. And I hear her voice in the morning how she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling I should have been home yesterday. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Australia. Mountain mama, take me home. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Australia. Mountain mama, take me home. Country roads
Thank you.
I love the little WA twist in there. That was very cool.
West is best. I am pretty biased. I'm a born and bred West Aussie, and I think I'm sort of qualified to say West is best. I've sung and been to every state and territory in Australia now, and don't get me wrong, I do love Australia, but the WA is where it's at.
That's going on the promotion bit, you know that. All
Of
right.
course.
This is your final song. It's your latest single.
It is. It's very exciting. It's actually a week old now. So came out on the 19th of September last Friday. So it's still just a baby, but I actually did write it a couple of years ago now. It took me a bit of time to get in the studio and record it, but I'm so thankful that it's out. All the stress is gone. You can go stream it and listen to it on the online wherever you like to listen to your music. And yeah.
Excellent.
This one's called 2 Feet, and it's my parents' favourite song, only because of the first line in this first verse, because apparently I don't do this enough. So kids, if you are listening, make sure you listen to this first line and listen to your parents, listen to your family. I promise that 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10, they are actually right. This song's all about growing up.
I should have listened to Mom and Dad. Maybe my heart wouldn't have broken this bad. That's the part of growing up. You make mistakes and pick yourself back up. And I should learn to walk away, not give a damn what people say. Everyone's got an opinion. You never know what they're thinking. And I'm learning to stand on my own 2 feet, rolling with the punches and reality. And I know deep down I'm not by myself, but I've got to learn to be me on my own 2 feet, on my own 2 feet. Life is such a wild ride, so go with the flow and take your time. You never know how long you've got, so don't be someone you're not. And I've learned to stand on my own 2 feet, rolling with the punches and reality. And I know deep down I'm not by myself. I gotta learn to be me on my own 2 feet, on my own 2 feet. It's a scary world out there. Put your shoes on, you're halfway there. Once you find an open door, go out and get what you're looking for. 'Cause I'm learning to stand on my own 2 feet, rolling with the punches and reality. And I know deep down I'm not by myself. I gotta learn to be
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Sally Jane. That was absolutely fantastic.
Thanks so much. I'm very proud of that song. It took a while to get into the studio to do it, but I have some amazing musicians on it. Slim Dusty's old banjo player, Ian Simpson, has done all of the banjo tracks, and Human Nature's drummer Kingsley has done all the drum tracks on it, as well as mixing and mastering. So yeah, the guys had done an amazing job, and I'm so pleased how it's turned out.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thanks, David. Thanks so much for having me. Thanks for coming out tonight and listening to me sing, and to everyone at home, thanks for tuning in.